In Indonesia, President Joko Widodo has declared a national public health emergency amid warnings the nation could face more than 140,000 deaths within 1 month from coronavirus.
The figures are in a report to the government by medical experts at the University of Indonesia. Correspondent Anne Barker reports.
As the number of cases rises exponentially in Indonesia, it's not only hospitals that are struggling to deal with the dead. This family in Sulawesi lost their daughter from acute pneumonia, a likely victim of coronavirus. The hospital had wrapped her body in plastic in accordance with protocols set out by the World Health Organization. But her family insisted on removing the shroud to prepare the body for burial. They refused to let an ambulance take her away in a casket. Health authorities have now issued stricter guidelines on burial procedures to minimise the chance of contagion. The Indonesian government is also flagging tougher measures to restrict the movement of people between regions.
I ask for the large-scale policy of physical distancing to be firmer and more disciplined. To be more effective, I asked earlier for it to be guided by civil emergency policy.
But there's no firm detail on how far the measures will go, and the President has been reluctant to embrace the need for a full lockdown in the capital, Jakarta. Medical experts warn Indonesia faces a huge death toll if it fails to impose tougher measures to curb the spread of the virus. A report prepared for the government estimates that under current restrictions there could still be 144,000 deaths by the end of next month. Tougher measures to enforce social distancing could save nearly 100,000 lives, while extreme restrictions, including a lockdown, would reduce the death toll further to about 12,000. The government has left it to individual provinces and cities to impose their own lockdowns. But with Jakarta worst hit by coronavirus and work for many in the capital drying up, there's a growing exodus of people leaving for their hometowns. And there's a real fear they'll only hasten the spread of the virus across the huge archipelago.
Correspondent Anne Barker reporting there.